Well, it's a brand new day and a brand new way of thinking. That's right, it's Ink the Book Show, people. I'm your host, Ryan O'Connor, here to draw some comics live. I'm coloring my first graphic novel, Bonehead. Still on page 130. Still drinking night coffees. And still out of my damn mind, probably. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Still outlining these thingies. You know the thingies. Let's erase this wayward line. That's all I've been doing the last two streams, is just outlining thingies. But I think I'm about done with that part. I'm not. I still got a few more to do that I noticed this morning when I was working on this. Jeepers creepers, Ryan, you can't draw a straight line. How's this music? It's intense. It's intense. It's in 2/10. A wigwam and a teepee. And she now. I invited people. I don't know if anyone's gonna come in. Everyone's a stone cold coward. I invited a lot of people to come join me. Talk about stuff. Because when I've got nothing to talk about, I just babble and ramble and bluster and filibuster. I know there are more that need to be outlined. I just gotta find them now. There's at least like 2 or 3. Unless it just looked... There's one. I knew it. I was trying to finish this before I had to leave the house this morning. Okay, you know what? That music is a little too hardcore for my taste at this moment. Let's go with lo-fi. Or night driving, I think I like. Yeah. That's the stuff. Hostess. Like I'd been drinking a bunch of coffee or something. How's the sound? I've got my mic way back there, I just realized. And I haven't been really watching these streams. I guess I've listened to the beginning and it wasn't bad of a couple when I went to get the description, to copy the description and paste it into the next video, as I've been doing. The description of this video, by the way, should have a link to my link tree, which has my social media, at Wrangleshank on all kinds of stuff. Not on blue sky, I guess. I think I might have all the outlining done. Now I just gotta do the highlight, the glow effect. Provided I did, in fact, get all the outlining done. I think I might have. I think I done it. I think I done it, people. It only took me 3 dang streams. The point is I'm trying to make this stuff look more effecty. So let's go back to what I was using before on the last stream, which was not a pencil, but a brush tool. 34 glow looking brush type, soft round. Yeah, perfect. It saved it, everybody. Looking at it, I'm also possibly going to have to erase some of the color hold lines where the white is and the shadows. Let's see. Because if this, I think I do need to. You know what? This glow layer that I'm using, it should be above the outline, the color hold layer, I'm realizing. Yeah, right here. Because it wasn't going on top of the line work. Now it is. And you know what? That might work. I might not have to worry about the erasing that, because that makes it look more like light with the white. Do you know what I'm talking about, people? I'll show you. I was thinking I was going to have to erase this line work. That's like, so the white line is on top of the green. And for example, on the tree, wherever that is, oh, I'm just zoomed in so dang much. Let's see, I'm trying to zoom out, but it's being finicky because it hates me. This stream hates me. So here's my tree. Happy little tree. See the shadow? The shadow goes on top of the white line, and the actually, I think this is just the ink, the regular black ink for the tree, but that's going in front of the white line. I was thinking I was going to have to erase it, but with this glow over it, I think it looks the way I want it to. So I'm not going to worry about that part. If I can get away with it. Some parts I might still change my mind. We'll see. But for now, I'm happy. I just want these to look like glowing, lighty thingies. You dig? You dig. Don't be pretending you don't dig. You're practically a coal miner. You dig so much. I can dig it, he can dig it, she can dig it, we can dig it, I can dig it, he can dig it, she can dig it, we can dig it. I dig it, you dig it, 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 I dig it, you dig it. You got it, I mean, dog? All right. So this should go fast from here. The point of this stream, I think, is going to be to finish this page today because I thought I had it pulled up. Because I'm trying to move on to the next page, which I'm just going to have open. So let me pull it up here. Okay, that should open up in Photoshop soon. It's thinking. So that's the next page. I want to start coloring that. If on this stream, if I can get through this stuff in the next hour, let's say. The most time-consuming part was the finding all the orby thingies and outlining them in white. This should go significantly faster. And it'll be easier to see which ones I've hit. Right? I don't know. Sometimes I'm more optimistic than I should be about stuff. Do I want to do these ones bigger? I think so. Ooh. An alarm went off. I gotta remind somebody to do some sort of thing. My love. I'm doing an art stream. There. I remind my beloved girlfriend to do something. So there. Eat my shorts. Don't have a cow, man. Probably see it. Now I will. Okay. La-da-dee-doo-doo. Somewhere in the world, somewhere in the works. I know it's all made. There's a Ren and Stimpy reboot that was supposed to premiere like 2 years ago already, and then it never did for some reason. Like, it's made, and it was made without any controversial people being involved, I guess, and it was supposed to come out, and I don't know why it didn't. So I kind of talked about that, and then there's a new Toxic Avenger reboot movie starring Peter Dinklage and Elijah Wood that was made. That was like, it premiered at some film festival or something 2 years ago, and then it never had a theatrical release like it was supposed to. And I'm a big '90s guy. I was really into the Toxic Crusaders Playmates toys when I was a kid. I've seen the original Toxic Avenger movie. Like when I was like 6, I saw it. Not that it's for 6-year-olds, but I was saying that finally had a theatrical release announced. It's going to come out at the end of August. And I feel like after the stream, I remembered there's some other movie or something I'm excited about, but I can't think of what it is. Because I'm not usually excited about very many movies or things like that. And I think this other one that I'm trying to remember, I don't think it was something I was as excited about as those other two things, the Ren and Stimpy and the Toxic Avenger thing. But I thought there was something else. I don't know. Valentine's Day is coming up. Did you get your girl some flowers? Ladies, did you get your man some deodorant there? Sorry, I'm doing this like Bill Burr thing. I slide into it all the time. Ever since I started listening to his podcast ages ago. The funny thing is, I haven't even listened to it in forever. I'm not doing a Bill Burr impression, by the way, but he's kind of doing a when he does that, he's kind of doing an Archie Bunker impression. And I'm not doing an Archie Bunker impression either, by the way. Oh wait, who's this?
How you feeling?
Who's this?
No.
I don't know.
Hi. Who are you people?
I can't hear anything.
Yeah.
You can't hear me?
Well, I can.
I can hear you.
It's so low.
Hi.
Hi, what's
Very
up?
good, Hamster. Very good.
State your name and
Yeah,
business.
Here, go put this back in your backpack.
what are you
Hey.
drawing? Legs so big.
I'm working on a new page.
No.
Can you hear me?
Bye-bye. I'm proud of you.
Proud of it.
We hug.
Oh no.
Really, I'm proud of you.
It's a page. You guys hear
Why
me?
is the volume so low?
I can't.
Keep up the good work.
I didn't hear her. I didn't hear her.
I want to try to find out how to turn the volume up.
Don't go, I know. Don't go, I know. Don't go, I know.
Weird.
Well, let me tell you again. I muted them for the time being, but this is my brother Jimmy and his beloved wife Katrina, and I see two of their boys, Braden and James. Let's see. Hello?
The host is unmuted. Oh, so I can hear.
Because we're
So
loud.
now I can.
Sorry, I muted.
Go high, no.
I muted you
Don't go high,
guys.
no. We can hardly hear you.
Oh, but you can hear me
I
now?
got new phone.
It's so incredibly quiet. This is
Okay, we're too loud for this.
Ah,
Now the whole world knows you're goofy, right?
What if I bring my microphone closer to my fat mouth?
What?
Can you hear me?
Oh
We
my.
can
I think you guys
barely
we
hear
can
you.
hear, but we
Look at me.
cannot.
Hey.
Sounds like
Okay,
there's a mouse
guys,
in the
say
house.
bye.
Bye. Bye. Daddy. Bye.
Huh? Hi.
Oh,
Get
that's so
here.
good.
Oh my God.
All right. Sorry, we're not trying to ruin your stream.
Daddy, Daddy.
No, you're not.
Daddy, look.
Say bye.
Is it like super close up to his page?
What guys up to? Huh? Huh? Oh, they're gone. And they're gone. Well, that was something. So those are my two of my beloved nephews. And they have another boy and a little girl. They didn't really say anything. Man, they should have shown off their drawings. They've got the coolest drawings. The older one there, Braden. Him and his other brother, they do really cool drawings. They've got a whole wall full of awesome art. Let's see. Glowy thingies. Oh, my dad. Hello? Man, glitch. So I was saying, what was I saying? I was saying, oh man, I lost my train of thought because the stream looked like it was glitching out. I really totally forgot. I feel so dumb. Like, I know part of what I was saying, but I don't remember why I was saying it. You know what I mean? So... Oh, so I was saying, I'm currently living at my parents' house, which is why the change of scenery lately, past several streams. And I hear my dad just got home. Every Wednesday, he goes to the community pool or whatever. He goes to the rec center and goes swimming with my sister. Ooh, I just remembered. She sent me an interview with Kurt Vonnegut earlier today that I barely started listening to, and I meant to get back to it, and I forgot about it till just now. I'll have to listen to that. I like Kurt Vonnegut enough. Let me see. What have I read by Kurt Vonnegut? I read Slaughterhouse-Five. I read Mother Night. And I read Sirens of Titan, which are interesting. I liked parts of Sirens of Titan more than other parts. Mother Night was all right. I'd say my favorite of the three is probably Slaughterhouse-Five. It's pretty interesting. You know, I was in a bookstore with my girlfriend some months ago, and there was like a graphic novel adaptation of Slaughterhouse-Five, and I was like, really? How the heck do you visually represent that? And so I had to flip through it, and I was like, oh, I guess that's how you do it. But I think as you know, I think they probably did a good job. I don't remember, but just because, you know, it talks, there's like these crazy alien characters in that, and there's also like time travel, and the way that they like the book, the guy is able to like skim through his life, like back and forth. He kind of like pops around his life, but the alien character describes like skimming through your life like a book, like flipping through pages of a book, kind of. And like that's how they see time, and it happens in the book, and it's kind of how this guy is experiencing his own life. And I was like, how do you even represent that in a visual medium? And as much as I'm sure they did a great job in the comic, I still feel like it's better left to the imagination. I feel like it was a cool looking graphic novel. Like, check it out. It's out there. I was kind of surprised. There was a whole section of graphic novel adaptations of books in that section. Like, it's a whole genre. Like, and I'd probably only ever heard of a couple before. Maybe. But yeah, it was like there was a whole solid section of adaptations, which is kind of cool. If it gets people like reading graphic novels or reading books for that matter, like, you know, if it gets people interested in literature, I suppose, like that's cool. You know, I know so many people who it's not like they can't read or anything, but like reading bums them out, which, I feel like people should get past that. Like, I remember like as an adult, I was like, I hadn't really been reading for a long time. I used to love reading when I was a kid, but I hadn't read much in a long time, like actually read a book. And I was like, man, I'm a slow reader. And that was kind of discouraging. Like I was like, I had become a slow reader after not reading for so long. And it was kind of discouraging. I was like, I don't even want to read this. I'm reading so slow. And I was thinking like that's probably why like my brother doesn't like to read or whatever. But not that brother that was just on, though it might be true of him too. I don't know. But that's neither here nor there. But there were all these books that I wanted to read. So I started just like, I don't know how I got onto this, but I started reading out loud. And I would just trip over the words, stammer, like read slowly, like have to reread lines all the time. Also, I'm a nut. Like when I read, I've gotten into the habit of reading out loud. I read out loud, and like when I'm reading a book, I usually read it in a character's voice. So like I for the duration of the book. Faster than I probably would have, I feel like. I did used to read my sister like children's books, and I would read like Junie B. Jones books, and I had a voice for Junie B. Jones. My name is Junie. I can't even do it right now. But my name is Junie B. Jones. The B stands for Beatrice. Except I don't like Beatrice. I just like B, and that's all. And I would just read the whole book in like 1 or 2 sittings, doing this voice the whole time. And she always had the same voice. And so I think that's what I was thinking when I started doing that. Or like I'll hear a voice in my head. Sometimes it's the author's voice, and I'll just like be doing an impression of the author out loud because I'm mental. Like talking about this out loud, I feel like I sound like a lunatic when I do it. Even when I read the Bible, though, I'll read it out loud. Not in a kooky voice or anything, or any other voice. I read that in my voice, but I'll read that out loud. Have you read your Bible today? Okay, that's enough. I just realized I was sitting right next to the Bible. coffee. I just got coffee everywhere doing that. What an a-hole. Glow. So I have funeral coming up on Monday. I mentioned it yesterday that my girlfriend's father passed away this past Sunday. Super Bowl Sunday, and her birthday's Sunday, and then her father's funeral is Monday. So that's a drag. She already had a kind of a bad relationship with her birthday. Yeah, some of these shadows I'm going to have to erase over the white line. It's too present, I think. I don't know. We'll see. Like here, that just looks muddy, right? We'll see when it's zoomed out, I guess. I might change my mind. We'll see. Did I tell you guys that this was back in August or September? I forget. But I went and saw ELO. That's one of my favorite bands, ELO. So I got to see Jeff Lynne perform. And all those songs, Turn to Stone, Evil Woman, Mr. Blue Sky, what else? Sweet Talking Woman. You name it. They played it. Last Train to London. Did they do Xanadu? They must have. I'm pretty sure they did Xanadu. That would have been cool if they did other tracks from the Xanadu soundtrack. Yeah, they had to have done Xanadu. Yeah, they did. They did. Because I like their songs on the songs that they sing on the Xanadu. I've never seen Xanadu. I don't know it. But they did the soundtrack for it with Olivia Newton-John, and I love those songs. I think I might do another layer of this glow where I just do like a white beam in the middle or something of some of these. That was one of my favorite shows. And we were sitting like way back, and we're like, dude, this kind of like before the show started, we were like, when the opener was playing, me and my I went with my dad. It was kind of my birthday present. Yeah, so it was. I'm pretty sure it was in September. Okay, so we're at the show. We're like, the opener's playing, and they were decent. They were all right. Rooney, I think it was. I don't remember who it was. I think that might be the name. And they were good, but I was thinking like, man, they just look like ants from up here. This is gonna be kind of a drag, isn't it? And then ELO comes on, and the light show, the projections and everything. Oh, it was amazing. It was like immersive. It was just like, this room is the show. Like, it was big, and it was beautiful, and it was amazing. And it did not matter that we were like way in the back. It would have been nice to be up close, but it was cool. And man, that drummer, he was just this big, beefy black guy, and he was just pounding on the drums. It looked, he alone was like just stellar to me. I was watching him on the screen. I was watching him down, like like the actual dude, like pounding on the drums, and he blew me away. I don't know why. I just like loved that dude, because he was killer. Oops. Okay, got all those. What about these middle ones? I got all those. The bottom ones. Got all those. Okay, so all those are got. I kind of liked it where it was 55. 50. Do another one. So let me call that glow 1. I'm gonna do another layer where I do this. What would I use? Hard light. Hard light. I do 50. I do a lighter one here, like 40 or something. Yeah, 40. I'm gonna go over this stuff. Actually, this one would be below. I don't think that matters. Yeah, that doesn't really matter. I'm gonna put it back above. I should also call it like glow 2, right? I'll probably change the percentage of opacity on this one. One fool. And then if I stream tomorrow evening, I'll be on it. I just need to make all this stuff look a little more ethereal. Uh-huh. Okay. That. All right. Let's see. There we go. Y'all ever heard tell of I don't even know what. I'm still trying to think of that movie that there's some movie that I'm excited about, but I don't know what it is. Maybe what's that bad movie that's coming out? No, I don't know. I like the bad one. Oh, this wasn't what I was thinking of, but Matt Stone and Trey Parker have a new movie in the works, and I think I read today that it's supposed to come out fairly soon, like this year. Kendrick Lamar is involved. Let me take a look. Matt Stone, Trey Parker movie 2025. Untitled Trey Parker film. Filming began October 2024. The film is set to be released theatrically on July 4th. So that's some number of months away. February, like 5 months away. That's exciting. Yeah, everything those guys touch. Do you hear that the dryer? Ba-boom, ba-boom. I hear it. We only wash shoes here. Let me go check on that. I don't know. The dryer was going bonkers or the washer was going bonkers for a second, but the second I got over there, it stopped. Let's see now. So, this is the way we make stuff glow, make stuff glow, make stuff glow. This is the way we make stuff glow early in the morning. If you know what I'm saying. What's he saying? Podcast. I like Jim Gaffigan enough, but man, he does that like self-commentary kind of thing too much. I think I've heard that he hasn't done that in his last couple specials, which I think is probably for his own good. Like he would lean on that too much. The like being the audience commenting on himself. He's got a lot of food jokes. Maybe he likes food too much. Or, like whatever he says. I don't know what he says. I don't know his act. But see, if you notice something about my comic art, it's like when you see it up close, it's like there's nothing too technique-y about how I like there's nothing too precious about how I draw. It's just kind of messy and not too precious. I mean, I try to draw the best I can, but it's kind of, I'm a simple guy. I don't know how to draw nothing perfect. But like, man, if you can, and this is I did this book with ink and brush. I'd never done anything like that before. I've never worked with a brush before, really. So you would never know I was an amateur. I mean, not to toot my own horn, but the thing is, like, you can surprise yourself. I certainly surprised myself with making this book. And color goes a long way to bumping stuff up, I think, if you can just learn how to color decently. The worst pages of this book have blown me away by the time they're colored. Like this next page, I'll show you. This one, not too remarkable a page, kind of a boring page. I am sure that this page is going to look awesome to me when I'm done with it. That's just been the way it's been. Like, I'm always like way more impressed these pages once they're colored. And I don't, like, I've seen other people get real painterly with how they color their comics. I don't have time, patience, or talent to like paint all the paint all the shading and stuff. So I do flat colors on everything, and then I select all the key areas of color. Like, let me zoom out. So I just do a flat color on everything until the whole page is colored in flat colors. Then I'll take like the sand in this panel and I'll add a gradient to it. I'll take the sky, add a gradient to it, take the cloud, add a gradient to it, take the tree, add a gradient to it, take the lizard, add a gradient to it, take his gizzard, add a gradient to it, take the fly's wings, add a gradient to it. Then I'll do this panel and I'll do the same thing. Take this panel, do the same thing, add a gradient everywhere that makes sense. I'll do it to Bonehead's shirt, his head, and his teeth. I don't do it like on his shoes necessarily, or his hands necessarily, or sometimes I'll do it to his tongue. I won't do it to the inside of his eyes. I'll do it to this guy, maybe his boots, his pants. I'll do a gradient. I'll do a gradient on his shirt, on his face, maybe his eyes, depending, like the highlights of his eyes I know I'll do. His hat, whatever. But some things I don't do a gradient on. Most things I do. But then I'll go and select, I'll do color holds on a lot of these lines. Something I want to do before I forget, there is something I have to add here. But I have like, generally on any given page, I have like 4 processes I do. I do the flat colors, I do the gradients all over the place, and then I do like color holds, and then shadows I also do. That's like maybe the 3rd step. One thing I want to do on the color layer, I'm going to switch it back to a brush, or not a brush, a pencil tool. I'm going to bump it up to 14, 20. Yeah. I just want to make this tongue. I want to add like a bit of juice to this tongue. 2 reasons. It looks a little flat to me, but it also kind of blends in with this background a bit. So I want to pick like the lighter end of the color. I want to make it even lighter than that. I think I just want to do a highlight. Whoosh. And not in the shadow. Here, I'll do like that way. It kind of like separates from the background a little bit, hopefully. Because it was blending in a little too much for me. I noticed a day or 2 ago. Eh. Let's just see what that looks like. From a thigh. Too busy. Maybe. Race. What? See, I should have done this on a separate layer. We'll re-add this one. Don't! Stolen the erase tool. That's what I sound like. Okay. Let's see. I feel like it needs. That was cool. That worked for me, I think. I know, I'm just doing this again, aren't I? Let's see. I'll allow it. You hear that? The dryer again. Or the washer. It's not the dryer. You know what? I'm also gonna do this. I'll do on another. Here, I'll do it on this white outline layer. What? My bad. Just because it's it's subtle. Just like little spittle flakes. Whoosh. It's back. Okay, where were we? So I was on Glow 2. Bring that down to 29. And I see a couple key spots that I missed. Oh, hold on. I want that glowy brush. Brush. That should have where I last left it. The size and kind of brush and everything. And I never use I've never used custom brushes or anything before. Some people can make their own. I mean, yeah, some people know how to make their own brushes. Some people you can download packs of brushes from various artists. I just use I'm no intellectual. I just use what's in the program when I start it up, you know. Okay, well, this is all I have patience for right now. I think I'm going to take a break, maybe get a snacky poo, and then I'll come back to this. But hopefully, by the next time you see this page, it'll be done. I might clean up some of those shadows and lines that are bleeding into it. Not a lot of it bothers me. In fact, that stuff over there isn't bothering me. I think that shadow works. It's like the object is still behind it. It looks fine to me, but there are a couple ugly little spots. I saw one that I'm gonna have to clean up. Maybe I'll do that on stream just to show you what I'm gonna be doing between now and the next stream. Yeah, I see it. See that? That's ugly. That's too ugly. That doesn't work for me at all. So let me go to the shadow layer. Shadows. I don't know what the shadows 20 is, but let's go to erase. Erase. That one. That was just pure obnoxiousness. And there's a couple things like that around and about. So I'll clean some of that up. I don't have to do as much of it as I thought I was gonna, because some of it works fine for me, but some of it is still obnoxious. So I'll do a bit of that, just little cleanup stuff here and there. For the most part, though, I think this page is done. Oh, and I might do, like I was saying before, I think I'm going to do yet another glow layer. I'm going to call this Glow 3. And I just want to do like, I'll make it a bit smaller, 25. We're going to go to hard light again. Hard light, I'm going to go like 32. Not on all these, but you know, some of them could just use an extra little bit of soul to it. I'll do a bit of that. Like that one. One's too plain. Looks like it needs something. Just some areas they need a little oomph. Oompha. Like that one soaring past these other ones in the background. That helps that kind of be on a different plane, you know? Huh? So I'm just going to touch it up. I'll probably start the next page tomorrow morning, but I won't be streaming. And then tomorrow night, the goal is going to be to do another stream like this one. So that's the plan. Maybe that's what I'll do. I don't know. Let's find out. Okay. All right, this has been Ink the Book Show. I'm your host, Ryan O'Connor. Be good to your mother. Don't spank your kids unless, they're into that sort of thing. What? That was a weird thing to say. I'm improvising, people. Sorry. Let's see. What's a note I can end this on? Don't forget, only you can prevent forest fires. People, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, shadow ban, and report and block this account, and I'll be here later next time. Bye.